It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
And they work this down inside the 30.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards.
And the Bills are on the board here first in the season opener.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive, 4 plays, and it culminates in a Bills touchdown.
This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Browns drive about to get started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle here to Coates.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Going with their tight end on 4th. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
So on 4th down, Kevin Stefanski trots out the field goal unit.
This from 25 yards out. And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Gets past one man, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
As they run the counter play. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. On play action, they'll throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. And Chubb will try the middle here.
He'll take this to the 46.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 35. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Underwood. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. Looking to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down, back at the 25.
Gregory Rousseau
Coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. And his kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out, had to force the field goal.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
They'll set up to throw.
Finds his man over the middle. It's likely.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here's Chubb on the read option.
And he'll be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 42.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a way to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They run it again with Chubb. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Underwood. He's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 30. They'll look to throw. He's got a man, that's Keenan Allen.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
2nd and 3. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bills will take over possession here up at the 44. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's when you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Back to throw here. Left side caught by Diggs.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And down to the 41.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
The Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw here. Got his target, Samuel.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends in a Buffalo touchdown.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Browns' drive about to get started.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points. But then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that Plague did on the last one.
He'll look to throw.
Give him another one right back to Allen.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he floats one there, incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
And the Bills are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
They'll look to throw here on first down. It's complete to Diggs.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. He'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Back to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This from 44 yards away. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and the Bills will add on to their lead.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan?
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
They'll drop to throw.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? So the completion results there a 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Browns drive about to get started. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Back to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Brought in by Coates. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And down he goes at the 49. A 3-yard pickup. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Up the middle. It's Chubb. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Underwood. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Underwood. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, 35 yards.
And the Browns have got it back to within a score. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Eluding the pressure right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. Here's 2nd and 8.
On target to his man, Likely.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Now a handoff running through the middle.
And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 4. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 39. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 running plays, each lose a yard. They'll need to do much better now on 3rd and 12.
Finding Evans here, going across the middle of the field.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
caught left side. It's Beckham. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back to throw now on first down. They set up the screen to Chubb. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle here to Coates. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one caught by Coates. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They give the Chubb out of the gun, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Over the middle, it's complete. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. Oh, he shifts past him. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
80 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. They're going to look to throw. Steps away. It's caught. Beckham.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Buying time to his left. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 1st and goal. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
Chubb is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
Up the middle they go. It's Underwood. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line.
Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills.
Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel-down time. So they've got to work on getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
His pass caught at the 4.
Yeah, the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll run with Chubb, and he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, career touchdown number 136, tying him with Marshall Faulk for 7th on the all-time list. And the Browns have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Browns drive about to get started. As the offense begins another drive here. And that's intercepted yet again. And that could be the backbreaker. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And they will take a knee here.
Come on, set.
Here's a handoff. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. Well, partner, that'll do it. These Week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more.